All right, what is going on, guys? Welcome to the stream, everybody. Arblade, thank you for joining the chat today, bro. So early, guys. As you can probably see in the title, today we are going to be doing a special live stream with Q and PALLY. These guys are the leaders of the kingdom, so I'm going to get them on the chat in just a second. Alright, PALLY and Q, what is going on, guys? We just started the live stream, so we are officially live right now, so everyone should be able to hear you guys when you speak. If you guys want to let everyone know a little bit about who you guys are, maybe you can introduce yourselves to the chat.
Yeah, of course. Hey, Skinsy. Hey, guys, I'm PALLY, and Q is here with me. We both run 2359 together, and it's been a long time. It's been 5 years, 4 years maybe. Yeah, so I mean, Q started his kingdom along with a few others, like, you know, Irene and a few older players that's quit, like Nobo and so on. And I came to join him in KVK 2. Yeah, and we have been here ever since for 15, 16 KVKs. Anything you want to add, Q?
No. You guys can hear PALLY and Q, sorry, right, guys? Sorry to interrupt there, Q. Alright, turn the music down. Let me know if that's all good, guys. Turn them up a bit. Alright. Sorry, guys. We got to turn up the volume a little bit. Okay, Q, do you want to try talking? Sorry, I was just adjusting the volume there.
Yeah, I can, but we could also have PALLY redo his introduction if people didn't hear it. PALLY, you want to go again?
Yeah, sure. I can go again. So, I mean, basically, the gist of what I said is Q and I, we've run 2359 together, and Q started the kingdom along with a few others like Irene, Mark, Nobo, and I came and joined them in KVK 2. But I was actually going to quit the game, you know, before I came here. So I've been stuck playing 4 more years because of Q. So it's, you know, it's been tough. But yeah, we've been here 15, 16 KVKs, and it's been good.
15 KVKs, that's insane, man.
Yeah, way too long, Skinsy. 15 KVKs of PALLY and I bickering over everything. If you want to laugh, wow. Skinsy, just ask the lady for some of the memes of the two of us they come up with. It's a little ridiculous.
Bro, I've seen terrible. Those emojis really in Discord. It's like constantly being added every single KVK.
Yeah, the latest of him being Zen and me yelling at him is just classic. But yeah, to sum it up, way too long. I think if it wasn't for PALLY and some of the others, I, like PALLY, would have quit. He's definitely a taskmaster. And obviously I'm his unpaid assistant, so that's always fun.
Oh,
man.
Skinsy, you're cool with us bickering like we always do, right? Just making sure.
Oh, of course, bro. Like, let the community know all about you guys. I'm sure the community wants to know more about 2359 and the people behind the scenes running the show. So this is your opportunity to let everyone know like a little bit more about you guys and the kingdom.
Yeah, I mean, obviously kingdom's run by groups, and then PALLY and I, for better or worse, just WhatsApp each other all the time. I think people would get quite a laugh out of the two of us and the way we operate. Even today, when we were discussing who was going to speak, I told him he was taking the lead. He, of course, said, no, you're taking the lead. So for 15 minutes in the lead up to this, we just went back and forth agreeing on nothing.
Oh,
so kind
no.
of the norm. I mean, he is, PALLY is the godfather, as everyone knows. And I will say this before we pass it back and you start asking questions. 59 would not run without that man. He literally is the taskmaster.
can you define, like, what does the taskmaster mean? What does that mean exactly?
Oh, you want to walk through your 85 jobs, or you want to just simply point out you do everything and anything?
I mean, I think Q is being too kind and too courteous. I believe every job that I do, Q and I, we do it together. Like, every job that we do is shared, basically. And I think that's part of what makes our partnership so good. We don't really have the ego, and we work together very well. Even though if you go through our messages, half the time it's actually Q asking me to get lost or get an F out of here because, I'm teasing him a lot. But yeah. We have lots of tasks, of course, in running a kingdom. And I think because both of us are on top of everything and we have teams of people to help us in basically every task as well, it makes it much easier. And especially now that we are a big kingdom with a bigger leadership group, it's much better, much easier, more organized. And yeah, I mean, if you compare that to the start of our kingdom, when we were a tiny team, there was like 6, 7 of us doing everything. That was, I know, day and night. It's so different.
Wow, bro. How many people do you think are still here, like, that were from the original crew when you guys started the kingdom? If you have like a rough idea.
So Irene's still here, Mark is still here.
Yeah.
So they are from KVK 1. And there's a few from KVK 2, like our Japanese whale, Atai, is still here with us. And I don't know, Q, do you know anyone else?
There's definitely a few more if we really wanted to dig through it. I mean, I think the majority of the people probably joined us in 3, 4, 5. I mean, our core group, like, I consider Kyle core group, and that's like the starting point because there's probably 60, 70 of us that have been at this for a long time. Kyle mentioned the other day he's 3 years plus in 59 already.
I think he came for KVK 5, didn't he? 4 or 5.
Yep.
Yeah.
So yeah, I mean, there's a lot of us that have been together for a very, very long time.
For sure, bro. When you started the kingdom, like, was it a project kingdom, or did you have any idea how big 2359 was going to become?
It was called the Shitty Kingdom Project. The idea was to create a D seed where a few of us could gom MGE heads and do lazy KVKs. So it's just, Irene tells me all the time we failed miserably at that. Let me actually look what she sent me the other day. Hold on, I'll tell you. 1 sec. She goes, "Good Lord, what have you done?"
Oh, who said this, bro? Irene.
This was Irene. Day 1, she's been with me. She goes, "Good Lord, what have you done?" This was like last Thursday. And I go, "What do you mean?" She goes, "With 2359. I go, "Our shitty little," she goes, "With 2359. And then she goes, "It's our shitty little kingdom project." So yeah, that was the joke when we started. And then KVK2, Pally came along and he didn't want to do a shitty kingdom project and expected great things. So here we are again, all because of him.
Oh man. Dude, I can't believe like how powerful 2359 is though. I mean, I know, like, I don't know if you guys saw, like, before we did this most recent KVK, like, I covered the migration that we did after we defeated 1846. I made like a little migration video back then, and I was already astonished by that. And then, like, just to see where we are now, even in like the short amount of time that I've been in this kingdom, like, I've only been here for 2 KVKs, and it's like, bro, we've literally like more than doubled our KP in that time. It's just crazy to see like the progress that we've made, like even just in that 2 KVK time frame that I've been here for.
I mean, Skinsy, though, I would argue, obviously there's been an increase. I think you joined us, we were what, 1.3 trillion? We're now 3.3.
Yes.
But 1 trillion of that is just from performance. 1 trillion plus. So
exactly. Yeah.
It's not as if it's not all from migration, thankfully.
No, you're exactly right, bro, about that. 100%. Because what do we get? Like even in that first KVK against 1846 when I joined you guys, we got like 450 billion KB just in that one KVK, wasn't it?
I think we got 360, and then this
360.
KVK we got 450.
This one was the KVK with 450.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, so that's a really huge chunk right there, like you said. That's not even like including any of the new migrants. It's crazy.
Yeah, I mean, it definitely is. And I do think one of the things that I like the most about Kingdom is, like you said, there's a big core group of us that's been here for like about 10 KVKs. And, as the game adapts and changes, we adapt and change as well. And they have always been able to do very well since, back in KVK 4 to now. And I think that growth as a group together makes our Kingdom just, first, a very nice group of people. And second, I think people are more responsible in doing things because they have, been here for so long and they want to do well for the Kingdom. And that is, it's nice because if you compare to some newer kingdoms that suddenly get a huge migration, very often they don't sustain for a long time just because big migrations come and they'll go as fast as they can. So I think that's what made us different.
Yeah, 100%, bro. Like you see so many of those newer kingdoms, like you said, they just have that sudden surge of big migrants coming in, and they seem like they're a big contender on the scene, but then they fall very quickly as well. But it's obviously not the case with 2359. You guys have had 15 KVKs together, so that's already insane as it is. And it's like you've achieved the impossible, like, doing it the hard way, I guess.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, you go. No, Pally, go. You.
No. I mean, I was just going to make the same point that I did. So if you have anything else to add.
No, go ahead. We're good. Sorry. I kind of lost my train of thought when I told you to speak.
No, all good.
We're getting a little bit of insight here, guys, on how Q and Pally work together behind the scenes.
Step on each other's toes a lot. Yeah, that's about right.
Yeah. But, like, just adding on that, I mean, it also does complement each other, doesn't it? Because you guys are from different time zones, so Q covers the North American time zone, and Pally's doing the EU. So it like complements each other pretty well, doesn't it?
Yeah, it's definitely good. So we kind of have, I guess, 24 hours access besides like 2-3 hours in very early mornings in Europe and very late night for Q. Yeah, it's good.
Yeah, that's awesome. And so, like, because you guys said you have a really big leadership team now as well. Like, it's obviously grown over time. And do you reckon, like, you guys have pretty much every time zone covered as part of, like, the leadership team?
Yeah, I think that's fair. It's more, I'd say it's definitely better covered during war. I mean, the night shift, and Skinsy, you've been on it, and you've seen their infamous crash outs. They pull ridiculously long hours, and then we always have that, well, when is Europe going to be up shift? But fact is, with the addition of Staffer, and you were on all those late nights, Staffer's been stepping in or did last KVK to basically take. So at least in war, we've got leads 24/7. I mean, what Skinsy was 400 plus hours of Discord last KVK before we finally stopped it during that 2-day break.
That was an insane record.
Yeah, it was a lot. And then during off season, it's a little more lax. I mean, everyone's got roles that they take care of. I mean, you see it. The R4s, not Pally and I, basically lead the kingdom during off season, and we try to chill, though I think we do a pretty good poor job. And him and I just focus on migration with the migration team.
So that's pretty much the main job, like in off season, just sorting out all the migrants. Obviously, there's like a little bit of OL going on as well. A little bit of OL practice.
Yeah, but we've deferred to people who are better than us. I mean, I definitely should not be leading OL, nor should PALLY. So let those who are better at us take ownership of it and try to get us into a state where we might be decent. But yeah, at this point, we kind of spread everything out, which is super helpful.
Yeah, absolutely, bro. Like, I mean, that says a lot about you guys as leaders as well. Like, when you know, if you're not the best at doing a certain job, you know when to delegate or even just find someone better at fulfilling that role.
Yeah, I mean, there's also the fact this game takes up way too much time. I mean, I'm literally sitting in an office at work hiding right now before I have a meeting. So the less time we can spend, to be honest, the better. So yeah, I think I'm delegating, but it's also a need.
Yeah, absolutely, bro. It's too much for one person, isn't it? Really, to manage everything. Like, there's so much when it comes to managing a kingdom. I mean, you know, like, I also came from kingdom management myself before I migrated here.
Yeah. I mean, of course. I think if Q and I have to do like day-to-day leadership, we would have quit like 6-7 KVKs ago because it just gets so much, you know?
Yeah, man. Do you reckon, like, could you guys give us any... You don't have to tell us if you don't want to. Can you give us any hint on when we might see 2359 in KVK again? Feel free to not answer though. Like, don't make me put you on the spot. If you don't want to share any information, that's fine.
No, we don't mind sharing. We're pretty open about it. It'll be in either of the next two pops.
All right, the next two pops. Let's go, man. Oh, dude, I'm excited, bro.
Yeah, so registration's what? Next week, and then the one on Feb 2nd. It's 117 and 22, or 119 and 22. So it'll be one of the two.
So it's going to be one of these pops here that we're seeing on the screen. Warriors Unbound, Tides of War, King of Britain, one of those ones, right? Most likely.
Yeah. Yeah, I actually don't have the game up in front of me. Apologies, because I'm hiding in the office. But yeah, if those are what they are, one of those. We're just deciding, and we obviously need to finish migration as well.
Wow, bro, more migrants coming in.
yeah, we're not done yet.
Not done yet. I like the attitude, bro. Even when it's already like insanely good progress, it's still not done. Love it.
Yeah, well, I mean, you know this, Skinsy. We send out notifications or asks to the kingdom to tell us if people are leaving. So we allocate spots predicated on what's available, and we have a few more people leaving, so those spots will be filled. I mean, the idea is to simply keep it as a single alliance kingdom. So what? That's 154 mains, because we got to include the bot.
Yeah, for sure. That is an integral part of running the kingdom, right? Having that service.
Oh yeah, for sure. I actually am curious if they collect chests, because I'd love to see how much VIP that 3K account's collected over the last year.
Very interesting thought there. Yeah, I wonder if it does. It definitely would contribute, right? If it was claiming the chest.
Yeah, well, it'd also be a smart business proposition from Bugbear. Imagine having these small little farms where eventually you're like, well, I want to get rid of them. With all those speeds and VIP collected, be amazing.
Yeah. No, absolutely, bro. You know, speaking of chests, like while we're on the topic of that, how many chests do we get per day? Like, would you say when you're like talking to migrants and stuff like that? What do you tell them?
To be honest, since we had new applicants, new migrants come in, I haven't really been counting. I don't know. I think would have been a better question for someone like Fat Cat, who, you know, he always tracks stuff like this just so that he can talk to migrants about, you know, like specific information. But I mean, from the times that I'm online, I'm collecting chests. I think even on a normal day with no events, we get at least 40, 50 gold chests.
Yeah.
And I mean, obviously we are in TCG now, so our our gift level is quite high. So alliance chest wise is a bit lower. But I mean, I think compared to last season, we are getting much more speeds.
Yeah, I noticed that as well, man. Like, my speed ups are not as high as some of the big Krakens, obviously, but it's starting to get pretty healthy, man. Like, I'm keen for KVK. I'm ready for KVK. So yeah, the speed up gain has been good.
One of our guys who moved in during interim migration said he's gained around 250,000 VIP points since he moved. I have no idea for context. Someone else probably would know better, but he says it's quite good. So usually I think that's quite a decent barometer of what spending is, if I can be frank.
Yeah, you're probably right. I don't really pay much attention to it since I reached the SVIP. It's like, it sort of just becomes useless, but it's definitely more useful to like the newer players, the VIP.
Yeah, fully agree. It just goes into the pile for us to effectively never look at.
Yeah, or we can use a few here and there on the city animations or whatever.
Yeah, they need to come up with better ones. The old ones are getting old, quite literally.
Yeah, man. Oh, bro. Even like that new... I know this is going a little bit off topic, but even that new like 500k city skin or whatever, like, bro, that's insane. It just makes all the SVIP animations look so bad now that they have that new 500k city skin.
Yeah, I agree with you.
There it is, right there. Makote has that.
Yeah, Aluya has it as well. There's a few others. It's interesting skin, to say the least.
Yeah, right. So how we got a few players at least, is it in 2359, who have that like mega spending status?
Yeah, I would think so.
Yeah,
so I don't know if all of them use it.
Ah, okay. So it's like a choice for them. Maybe they don't want to show it off. Yeah, that makes sense, bro. Because it has been like quite a lot of people have been complaining about it. Like obviously even Chazky, another member of 2359, like he talked about that city skin like not really being a great fit for the game as well. He talked about that.
Yeah, definitely is quite a status, to say the least.
Yeah.
Do you even have any of them? I have none. You?
Oh, I don't have any right now. Like, I'm pretty sure I will qualify for like the lowest tier when they release it. But because they haven't released like the lowest 3 tiers at this stage. So we'll see what that involves.
They're releasing new ones?
They are, yeah. Because right now, like, they only have the top 2 tiers. You have to spend over 300k to get the level 4, I think it is. And they're going to release the bottom 3 tiers soon. So I think I might qualify. They haven't announced what the stats are going to be at the moment.
Right, okay.
Yeah, because they prioritize the whales, the Krakens first, obviously.
Of course.
Yeah.
As we know.
Yeah, very interesting stuff, man. Like, I mean, obviously, even just besides 2359, like, there's just a lot of changes in the game lately, and you guys like always adapting, right? Whenever there's changes in the game, you guys are always adapting in 2359.
Yeah, I mean, I think especially with stuff like this, with the city skin being so impactful during KVK, we obviously have to adapt and try to use it to its maximum potential. I do have to say though, during off season, I don't really read news that much. So it's like when we register for KVK, I have to like go back and like ask people about all the new additions. So yeah, I mean, it's going to be a lot of things to read and change.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, I mean, it still depends on the KVK mode they were going to, because as you know, we play HA a lot.
Yeah.
And if we play a different mode, there's also new things to change to as well. So yeah.
And what do you guys think about like Pioneer KVKs? Like, do you enjoy trying Pioneer KVKs, or you just sort of what Pally said there? You like sticking with the more standard, like close to home KVKs?
1846 was a Pioneer, wasn't it? With the team matchup, we've done quite a few over the years.
Yeah, we did, I think.
Yeah, we've done 2 or 3. We don't mind
we
it.
did 2. Yeah, we don't mind, but I think the most important thing is the kingdom matchup rather than the mode itself. You can get into a good mode, but if there's no good kingdoms to fight, it's going to be a boring KVK anyways.
Yeah, absolutely, bro. Absolutely. Like, even, I don't know if you saw 1903, they just got their matchup today, and I was like, bro, what are they even doing in that Lost Kingdom? Like, it just looks kind of out of context, almost.
Yeah, but, I mean, at least they have 3473 to fight, which could be quite fun.
Yeah. It's better than nothing, isn't it?
Yeah, that's true. Oh yeah, speaking about KVKs, how did your KVK go for your other account?
Oh, bro, it was a fun KVK, honestly. Like, I'm sorry to say this, Pally, but honestly, we had more fun in that KVK than we did in our most recent one. Like 27, 28, trying to dodge us the whole time, bro.
Yeah.
KVK is a KVK we never want to repeat. I don't think anyone in 59 would disagree, Skitsy. I don't think even the War League to the end were just like, let's never do that again. That was not fun.
Oh yeah, man. Like, I mean, it's a shame that our Kingsland ended so quickly, because as you know, like we were trying to sort of get the MVP so we could come out with a star, and there just wasn't enough fighting for us. And obviously, like 1875 deserved it. Like they took the star in the end. But yeah, like so many things could have gone differently in our last KVK if our opponents had fought us more.
I mean, the amount of speeds we had at the end was crazy. But I mean, kudos to 27, 28. Their territory lead is an absolute genius. I'll say that. I mean, whoever it is, just the utmost respect. I've never encountered anything like that, and I hope I never have to encounter anything like that. But yeah, I mean, Skinsy, at the same time, when they did fight us, they fought really well. So, I mean, they did have a good KVK, good kingdom. It's just the forts were crazy.
Yeah, I mean, like you said, it more was sort of a strategic decision on their end, and it obviously like allowed them to get into Kingsland. When it could have been differently. So they made the right decision. 27, 28. Like from their perspective, even though it sucks for us.
They did so well, and I mean, with 2 or 3 KVKs ago, where they changed how you could build so that ports don't overlap anymore. You would think that throughout the 10 days we were in the zone, they might make one mistake and we could break through. But I mean, their building, like Q said, was impeccable. There's nowhere that we can basically go through.
Yeah.
You remember how excited, Skinsy, we would get the night shift that we thought we'd find a hole just to have another fort dropped on us?
Yeah.
That's right, bro.
Every time.
Oh, how many DMs did you guys get that KVK? Like people trying to spot little fort drop opportunities. You probably got like a ton of DMs, right? Everyone was so keen to break through, bro.
Yeah, but nothing worked.
20 days of it not working.
And every time it seemed like there was an opening, they were always one step ahead. 27, 28.
Literally one step. They must have mapped out everything and allowed us to get excited just to get us even more frustrated.
Oh, man. I think they definitely had some kind of a kick out of that.
I mean, yeah. I would have too. It wasn't funny for us though.
Yeah. No. Oh man, hopefully we don't fight them next KVK. Who knows?
Yeah. Or if we do, we don't have a repeat of all the forts. Honestly, all I think we can ask for is less forts in next KVK.
But like you said as well, it does depend on the format, obviously, because that format that we play, like all the R's, it's like especially the zone before Kingsland. I know that most of the forts are in zone 5, but considering the zone before Kingsland, it's everyone enters at the same time, so you kind of have to drop all the forts, right, to enter Kingsland. Yeah.
I mean, they were smart though. 1903 took the right side, but that required us to walk a huge amount, and 2728 took the left. And we focused on the left because it was too hard for us to get to the right. You saw our deads, so at some point we kind of had to just stop going at the forts, sadly.
Yeah, exactly, man. I think it's a very, very different story if we like just on the topic, if we ever do verse them again or find ourselves in that position. If we do our favorite HA KVK, Gypsy's in the chat, by the way. I know Gypsy always trolls us about HA. That's his favorite thing to do.
Do not be on a call without calling Gypsy a hoe. So yeah, Gypsy is a hoe. But yeah, he loves Ha. Come on, dude. Gypsy's favorite mode is Ha, for sure.
Oh, bro, I always see him like share that video in the 2359 Discord. He's got like his favorite video saved. HA. I mean, every time.
It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter what mode we select. If we select Ha, he makes fun of us for selecting Ha. If we select something else, he says, "Why didn't we select Ha?" Never-ending cycle.
It is, bro. I think we definitely make up for all the views on that video for the amount of times he shared it in the Discord.
Oh, so many times. It's funny. Whenever a new mode comes up or we register and there's a hot KVK, I always pull his video just to watch it before I select.
That's one of the traditions of 2359, bro.
What, Ha or that video?
Yeah, man. What other traditions would you say, if any, what other traditions exist that maybe I don't know about? Seeing as I'm like probably still considered new to you guys. I guess I am. I've only been here for 2 out of 15 KVKs. So I still have a lot to learn.
Traditions?
Or just something that like a new person wouldn't know about the kingdom.
We've got some really good memes in our Discord from every KVK. All nice ones, but there's that. I don't know. I mean, we are getting made fun of right now. I'm trying to think. Oh yeah, the one thing everyone should know if they join 59 is that Irene is a pain in the ass.
Oh my god.
Pally, you agree with me on that one?
You know, I have no comments with that one. I'm not going to say anything.
Why? You don't want to walk in front of that bus?
No. I think that's the bus for you to take.
Oh, well, I already walked in front of it, so it's too late.
Pally doesn't want to get in trouble.
Oh, no.
He's a smart man.
She has my number as well, so, you know, I'm just going to stay safe.
Good
stuff,
called you
man. A cop out, by the way. She called you a cop out, Pally. Very true.
I was trying to be nice.
Now you can say it, because she already called you a cop out.
We got a couple of people in the chat actually with some suggestions on what some of the traditions might be. We had someone say that you guys like to photo bomb when the city rallies are happening, or take a screenshot of the city rallies. We've also got someone else saying "go to one" is one of the favorite sayings. Go to one.
Yep. Go to one is definitely a favorite. We do have a tradition every day. We pick someone's city and we all make emojis on it, even if it's in the middle of King's Landing fighting. We did it last KVK as well, didn't we, Pally? We definitely did.
We did, yeah. We did with
Morinth.
1993.
Yeah, Morinth. KVK before, I can't remember who it was. Might have been Makote Akira, the one before. The one before that was Chadsky. Yeah, that's got back since like KVK 3. That's always fun.
Yeah. Q, do you want to... Would you like to share what Corbin's notorious war-leading saying was?
Which?
Oh, you don't remember?
No,
you can elaborate a little bit on that one. There was a little bit more to it.
Go to FN1? I didn't want to post
Something like that. Something like that. All right, yeah, we'll leave it at that.
Yeah, and Skinsy, like, now they've got 8 mode, which I still don't understand, given I'm a boomer. I mean, Pally's approaching the same age as me, so he probably falls in that category as well. But yeah, these young kids who war lead now are like, let's activate 8 mode, whatever the hell that means.
Bro, I have absolutely no idea what that means.
Oh, I forgot.
We have Zuma.
Yeah, Zuma window.
Yeah, Zuma window.
Man. You know what? Speaking of like new plays and stuff though, bro, like it is crazy. Now the total kingdom numbers actually reached over 4,000 now. So 2359 is like kind of considered old in a way. Like the fact that we already have kingdom number 4,000 in the game. It's crazy.
That is crazy. I do wonder though, how many kingdoms out of the 4,000 is actually just, you know, like empty, you know?
Yeah, no, absolutely, bro. And I don't know if you guys read, like, obviously it's impossible to read every single update, but like one of the updates is they're going to be forcing dead kingdoms to migrate with each other as well. I don't think that's going to be a problem for us, but there's going to be a few kingdoms that are going to have an issue with that.
Yeah. That would be interesting.
Yeah, it is. I know Q, sorry, you said you're gonna have to leave in a couple of minutes, so I won't keep you for longer than you can stay.
Yeah, I got 3 more minutes and then I gotta hop out. I'm 15 minutes late to a work call. They're Bloomberging me, so give you 3 more and then I apologize.
All good, bro. Q, thank you so much for the opportunity as well, bro. Thank you for coming on to the stream. I hope that we can do it again. Like, hopefully, maybe you can come join when we're doing like a KVK stream or something. You can pop in, say hi to the chat.
I think what would be fun, Skinsy, is night shift during the KVK when we've got Zuma and Longi and Gypsy and obviously some of the other guys who are on. Why don't we jump on your stream during war leading and just talk? That would actually be fun.
That is a great idea. I like that idea, bro. I like that idea. Because as you know, Q, like I spent a lot of time, you know, helping you guys out as well. Like even when I wasn't streaming, like there was so much time put in that we all did. We all did it, obviously. So yeah, that's a great idea, man. We should definitely do that in the quiet hours. Yeah.
There's a lot of us. I mean, I'm definitely forgetting names, but Logic, Minnie, Queen, so many people out on the late night shift. Tends to get quite funny.
Yeah, no, it's good content, bro. It's good content. Solly is warning me here. He's telling me don't regret it. He's warning me, bro. He's warning me not to do it.
Solely promised to lead that night shift if you include us on your stream. Gypsy's trying to get him to come back and war lead, but I'll make the promise for him, and we can rescind the GC he owes me if he agrees to lead that night when we're on your stream.
It's official now, guys. You heard it from Q. Solly's is going to be coming back for war leading next KVK. Let's go.
All right, brother. I got to hop. I'll leave you and Pally. Thank you for having me.
All right. Thank you so much, Q.
Later, brother.
Thank you so much, bro. Pally.
Hey, I've got to go off in about 10 minutes as well, but I'll be here for
no
10
problem,
minutes.
man. If we have 10 minutes left, would you like to give us a little bit of an insider of your account, maybe? Maybe you could share your screen? Yeah?
You know, I have no idea how to stream.
Oh, you don't know how to stream.
Yeah,
all right.
Before, and I'm sorry, I don't know how to do it.
Oh, that's all good, man. That's all good. Another time.
Yeah, you can teach me, and then the next time we can do it.
Yeah, sounds good, man. Sounds good. Is your account native? It is, right? Like this original account, native to 2359.
No, so it's native to 1903.
Ah, 1903. I see.
Yeah.
Very cool, man.
So actually, you know, funny story. It's actually where I met Q as well. So when I first started in 1903, I was the king in KVK 1, and I think Q started maybe a few weeks in. But back in the days, kingdoms were much bigger, and we had like 4 main alliances. I think Q was playing on a tiny farm account in the farm alliance of one of the other alliances. I never knew him, but he knew me because I was, well, the king, and I was sending mails and everything.
Yeah.
And after that, he left and he went to 1901, and he became king there. And then he contacted me to come join him. And at that time, I was like, well, I'm not going to, because 1903 is doing very well. At the time we were in KVK 3, I recruited Sineth and a few other big alliances here.
Okay.
So I never joined him until he started this new kingdom. And at that time, I was getting a bit bored and I was going to quit. And then he just said, why not come and chill with us? We have a good experience. And yeah, that's what happened. So we actually met way back in 1903.
Wow, bro. That's crazy, man. I had no idea about that history, to be honest. So I guess that also does explain, like, why 2359 has such a close relationship with 1903. Because I figured that much. Like, it's a very close relationship between the two kingdoms. But I guess that's definitely part of the reason why, isn't it?
Yeah, sorry, yeah. I mean, I would say 1903 is the kingdom that we're probably the closest with. Just because I knew Sineth way back. And then I introduced Sineth to Q as well, and they became good friends. And our kingdoms just have always been helping each other, and you know, we do a lot of things together as well. But yeah, I mean, definitely, and they're a great kingdom. It's always nice to be friends with them, you know.
Yeah, for sure, man. Except for last KVK when we had to fight them.
Yeah, but well, maybe that's why they went to the other side more, because you know, they don't want to fight with us.
Yeah, even they were laughing at the fort situation, bro, that we had found ourselves in.
Yeah, that was not good.
Yeah. And do you think, obviously 1903 are very strong, and like, you know, they have their own leadership now and stuff as well, but do you think like there would ever be a merge or something between the two kingdoms, or?
So, I mean, I don't know if this is like a secret or anything. Probably not, and also it's been a while, but I'll say about 6-7 KVKs ago, we were talking to them about merging. Just because we were about the same size, and if we merged, we would have been, you know, very strong together, and more importantly, we could, you know, share leadership duties, and it would make it much easier for both of us. But in the end, it didn't work out. I think we won a KVK, and we had quite a big migration, and we just couldn't merge because, you know, we don't have enough space. So that failed. But I mean, obviously, we're still very good friends, so it was fine. But yeah, it did almost happen.
So it was on the cards at one point in time.
Yeah.
Interesting. Yeah, no, I had no idea about this history. Like, it's actually good to talk to you about all this, man. there's so much to learn about the history, like of where you guys started and the kingdom as well.
Yeah. I mean, gosh, I started this game back when COVID started, and I didn't think I'll still be here. What, 7 years down the line? So like I said, long history.
Yeah, for sure, man. And did you think like when COVID ended, or not ended, but you know what I mean, like when all the restrictions ended and stuff, did you expect yourself to like continue playing like you are, or it was more like a casual thing when you started?
I mean, it was definitely casual when I first started, and I think when COVID, lockdown, everything ended, I was already in 2359, and
yeah,
I guess by that point, I think we were doing decently well, and I mean, I did think to quit then, but then, there's a part of you not wanting to let down your other leadership, and you not wanting to let down your kingdom, and also just Q and I guess we always encourage each other, and yeah, I mean, we just never did quit, and now here we are, like top 4 KP kingdom in the game.
Yeah. It's insane. It's really crazy, bro. It's really crazy. I mean, like I said earlier, man, like when I joined you guys, I knew that I was stepping into a highly competitive kingdom and stuff, but now look at us, like are we actually like top 4 or is it top 3? I thought it was top 3.
I don't know. 3 or 4.
One of the two. They're still both incredible achievements either way.
I always like to call ourselves like a small A kingdom, but at this point, I don't think I can stay there anymore.
Yeah, maybe like back and forth a little bit, but yeah, we'll have to see how it goes. It's going to be tough with all the power that we have now.
Yeah.
Yeah, man. I know that you're not actually like the OL manager. Obviously, there's some other people running the show there. But do you reckon you could you tell us a little bit about what the ambition is for the OL team?
Yeah, so I mean, 2 seasons ago we were top 32, and then last season we were top 16. So obviously this season, we have not just much stronger accounts coming in, but we also have more OL leadership and planners coming in. Like the beta team, 1846 team, 3379 team. And Q and I, we can finally take a huge step back and let them lead. And they're much better at it. They have much better plans. And so, we expect at least top 8, but we do want at least top 4. But I mean, obviously, touch wood, as best as we can do is the plan.
Absolutely, bro. And I guess that's why, like, we're working hard at the moment, aren't we? Like, to improve our team and hopefully get up to scratch, like, for when the actual season starts.
Yeah, I mean, we have practices every week, sometimes twice a week, and even on days where we have, the games, we will play like a practice after. So, yeah, and I'm just going to say, I think it's going to increase. The closer we are to OL, the more practices we're going to get. Yeah, so.
Yeah, it's just going to ramp up, man.
Yeah.
But obviously, you guys are not coming from nothing. You've already had the top 32, the top 16. But now the new ambition is hopefully top 4. But yeah, we'd be happy with top 8.
I don't know about happy. But I think, because we were 32-16, I think 8 is like the minimum.
Yeah, like bare minimum. You want to improve one step at a time. That's what you mean, right? From 32 to 16 to 8, and so on. Yeah. I get that. Bro, I hope we get top 4. I'm not gonna lie, man. Like, I want that city skin, bro.
yeah, definitely. That would be nice.
Yeah, I've seen a couple of people in the kingdom that have it. So obviously, there's, like you said, we have some experienced players, like even just in the kingdom, coming from former OL teams, and that's what like gives us a good chance. Having some experienced leadership and players as well.
yeah, and also lane leads, which is so important, and we have really good ones. So yeah, I mean, I have high hopes.
Yeah, man, we can do it.
Yeah, we can.
All right, bro. I think you said you're gonna go in 10 minutes, right?
Yeah, I gotta go back to work, and I gotta get to my office in 5 minutes. So it was great.
Not a problem, bro. Thank you so much, Pally, for the opportunity, man. I appreciate you and Q joining me today.
Yeah, of course. Thank you so much. Have a good one.
All right. Any last words before you head off, or?
I mean, just I don't know. Run more forts.
Run more forts.
We need more. Yeah. You know how it is.
Perfect. Love it, bro.
Thank you.
All right, bro. You take care. Thank you so much, Pally.
See ya. Bye.
See you, man. Okay, there you have it, guys. I'll just turn the music back up a little bit. There you have it, guys. I hope you enjoyed this little stream. It was kind of a special stream today with Pally and Q. So yeah, obviously, like, we were just going through the kingdom. It is pretty insane. 3.3 trillion KP alliance, as you guys saw earlier, led by Q and Pally for 15 KVKs. They said. So it's absolutely insane. And I've been here for 2 KVKs now, going on my 3rd KVK in 2359. So it's looking pretty awesome at the moment. The Kingdom of 2359. We'll have a little bit of a closer look at like the migrants, because I was just kind of focusing earlier on chatting with Q and Pally. Let's just go through the migrants just quickly here. Obviously, the first one on the list is Makote. 532 million power. You guys have probably, you all know that he's here by now. It's big news. But yeah, I was just completely mind blown when I saw that he joined our kingdom. I mean, I've always said, like, I think he's one of the best players in the game. And now to like have the opportunity to fight by his side, it's going to be crazy. But as, Q and Pally said earlier, we got to also acknowledge like how far 2359 has come, even without the migrants. Like, we've come a long way, and there's been so much KP gain. But now we're even in a stronger position with all of these new migrants. So we're gonna have to see how it goes, because we're Gold Imperium status now. So there may not be any going back. We might be stuck in the Gold Imperium status forever. We shall see. And if you missed earlier in the stream, guys, so Q did also confirm that we will be registering for KVK sometime in the next 1 or 2 pops. So we have that to look forward to. There's going to be a lot of content here on the channel as well, in going into our next KVK, which is very exciting. I'm very excited to go into KVK. I feel like I'm pretty ready as well. I showed you guys my speeds a little bit earlier. I've got almost 2k day speeds now. So hopefully by the time we actually enter, I'll have over 2k days, which is going to be similar to the last time we went into KVK. Like, obviously, I told you guys we versed 2728, 1365 in our previous KVK, and I think I gained 2.2 billion or something KP in that KVK. So I'll definitely be aiming to increase that next KVK. But it's always going to depend on the fights that we have as well, and the KVK format. I actually know this player, dang. I've played with him before. can't remember what kingdom it is, but I definitely have played with him before. It's a familiar name. A lot of these players I don't know, but they look like big fighters. Oh, Snores is here, bro. Welcome, Snores. Welcome. What's up, man? Yeah, bro. We just had like PALLY and Q. You know that you've talked to them before, Snores. We just had PALLY and Q on stream with us. Snores actually nearly migrated to 2359 back in the day. Back when I migrated here, when I first joined 2359, we nearly had Snores, and then he left on the last minute. He was accepted into the kingdom. We were both going to join together, and then he changed his mind and went to 1606. Bad decision, Snores. Bad decision. I'm just joking, bro. I know you've enjoyed your time at 1606. Oh man, but I can't let that down with you, Snores, bro. See, look, we're such a powerful kingdom now. Look at what you're missing out on, Snores. 3.3 trillion KP alliance. You're missing out on all the best stuff, man. But speaking of 1606, I mean, I know obviously there's been a lot of chatter amongst the community that could be a good fight potentially, like between 2359 and 1606. I know there's been a lot of people talking about it. Snores has been telling me himself for a few months. He's like, bro, when are you gonna verse us? When are we gonna have 2359 fight 1606? But for most of the time, that 1606 was quite a bit ahead of us in terms of KP. But now, we've obviously grown a lot in size. So let's see. What did Snores say? 1606 is staying in Silver Imperium now. We pretty much swapped. We did kind of swap, didn't we, bro? We did like a little transition. It's like 1606 downsizing a little bit. 2359 moving up in the world as well. But obviously both are still incredibly powerful kingdoms. So respect to 1606. But Snores, dude, come on, man. It's not too late. It's not too late. Q said earlier they're still looking for a couple more players. They're still going to be recruiting a couple more players. I don't know how many exactly, but it's never too late to apply for 2359, Mr. Snores. Come on, man. We want you here, bro. We want you here. Or I want you here. Gypsy asked if the 1606 hospital filled. Interesting question. Nah, you don't want to come to 2359, bro. I'm gonna find your name, Snores. Let's see, Snores. Bro, overtook me in KP. That's very bad. That's very bad, Snores. 59 family is insane. Best kingdom. Come on, look at everyone in the chat. Everyone in the chat is trying to convince you, man. Best family, best community. We're moving up in the world in KP. Maybe we're number 3 in KP right now. Big Whale Bacon is in the house. Hey, we all love bacon, right? We all love bacon. And if you don't know who Bacon is, it's fine, because we all love bacon either way. Man, this guy keeps spamming me about piloting. So annoying. Alright, bro. What are you guys registering anyway? What is 606 registering? But you don't want to tell us. Maybe we can try to snipe you guys. Insane leadership and Q plus PALLY are insane kings. I've never seen a better king. Yeah, I mean, look, it's the same for me, bro. Like, this is the best kingdom I've ever been in, for sure. Obviously, like there's some other players, like we said earlier, like there's some big players who have come from some incredible kingdoms. So I don't have the same history as like people coming from Imperium kingdoms, but yeah, from where I stand, dude, I completely agree with that statement. Like those guys are working overtime, man. Our leadership team is working overtime in KVK. And it just goes to show as well, right? It goes to show, like, out of 15 KVKs that Q said that the kingdom has played together, and they have 7 stars out of 15. And, you know, keep in mind that there's also going to be some wins in between that aren't registered, like here on the Alliance page here. Like even our last KVK, right? It was an allied victory. So, but 7 out of 15 MVPs is pretty good going. And I wish I had have asked Q when he was still here in the chat with me. Unfortunately, I forgot to ask him that question. If anyone here knows the answer, though, feel free to tell me. Feel free to tell me like how many times you guys have actually won in total, because I'm kind of curious. Yeah, I wish I knew more about the kingdom, but obviously, like I told you guys, I've only been here for 2 KVKs. Yeah, but it already feels like family. It already feels like family, like being here for 2 KVKs. It's in the Alliance description. Oh my god, it just goes to show I don't really read the Alliance description, bro. Alright, let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. Oh my god, that's a good record, bro. So 15 KVKs played in total and 13 wins. Like some of them were allied wins, obviously. 7 MVPs, 7 MVP wins, but 13 victories in total out of 15. That is a very, very good record, man. I had no idea how good that record was. That's crazy, bro. Damn, that's a really, really good record. There you go, guys. 13 out of 15 KVK wins. When was the last time you guys lost? You lost KVK 13. And I played KVK 16 and 15. Okay. So 13 was lost and 11 was lost. Those are the only 2 KVKs they ever lost. Or KVK 1 as well. Only Kingdom 1001 is undefeated. Oh my god, bro. Kingdom 1001. Alright, we're not going to talk about Kingdom 1001. We're not going to go there, alright, Solly? We're not going to go there, man. That conversation only goes one way. That's a very good thing to bring up, bro. Yeah. I think I'm not going to be able to find the mail now. That mail's going to be quite old. But yes, you are absolutely right, bro. You're absolutely right. They are going to be adding additional stars, because I did read that update. I think it's a much needed update as well. Because I think by memory, the update was something like if you reach the S+ status, which obviously if you're playing in an Imperium level KVK, there's going to be a lot of fighting, isn't there? So reaching that S+ status is going to be a lot easier if you're in those big kingdoms. So that's a much needed update, man. Like finally, the allied victory is going to be more acknowledged, more recognized. And even in our last KVK, like think about it, if we had have had if that update had have been in the game already, like we probably would have ended up having an 8th star. We'd have 8 stars by now, because like we were the 2nd top kingdom in that KVK, just under 1875. 1875 barely beating us in the stats, but and that was like they had so much more fighting than us as well. Like the duration of the fighting was a lot longer, and they only just beat us in the stats. So we would have had that 8th star. But yeah, winner of the COA can share a star with another COA, bro. Such a good update, man. Such a good update. like really good quality of life update. And that is the nice thing about some of the updates recently. Like, there have been some good updates, right? There definitely have been some good updates, like with the community in mind, and just making things better overall for the players in the kingdom. But then again, there's also some updates that are a little bit controversial, or not even controversial, but like ones that kind of push spending and so on. Like even that new update they just brought out for, I know this is nothing to do with the kingdom, but that new jewel event or something. What do you guys think about that jewel event, by the way? I only bought like the basic bundle just to get it started. But yeah, they're always bringing out new things. I think I read something about that jewel event, or maybe not the jewel event. But they're gonna allow us to like upgrade the armament stats as well from KVK. There's gonna be some kind of a currency like in the Lost Kingdom shop where we can like slowly refine. It's almost like a refined system for the stats of the armaments. But I don't know how that's going to work with, because we already have transmutation. Just go there, man. We have another person telling, I think they're telling Snores, just go there, man, as well. I think someone is saying that. I'm not sure. Maybe I read the message wrong. But yeah. Oh, also, one other like thing that we're gonna be covering on the channel very soon. We got Supreme Strife as well coming up. We don't know the time yet. But because we are voting on this actually. It looks like this team is voted for 1400 UTC. So we'll have to see if that wins, but that is to be determined. I'm actually in 2 Supreme Strife teams, by the way, but I'm not gonna lie, bro. Like, you guys in 2359 who are playing with me in the main team, dude, we have one of the toughest opponents, I swear. Like, bro, we have to verse 2489 in our first match. So we're gonna have the work cut out for us over there in 2359, man, for our first Supreme Strife game. But I'm pretty sure this is a Pioneer event. I'm fairly sure it's a Pioneer event, so it's not going to be like the actual whole tournament. I'm pretty sure. At least that's how it worked last time when we had Supreme Strife Pioneer. Like there was just one round, and it was just to like test it out, and then there was the actual tournament afterwards. So hopefully that is the case again, because yeah, seeing 2489, seeing 2489, like, this isn't obviously it here. I mean, on the other screen, versing them in the first round, bro, that is going to be a tough round. Crazy, man. Q got the aura? Are you serious, bro? Does he have... You mean the city skin? No way. He has the city skin? Are you serious? Are you serious, bro? He has the 500k city skin? That's what you mean, Logix? Oh, aura as a person. Alright, you had me excited for a second, bro. You had me excited, bro. I'm like, wait, what? Q has the 500k city skin and he was hiding that from us? He didn't even tell us, man. There's Aluya has the $300,000 city skin. Bro. This guy's been playing here for a while, eh? Aluya, like he's like an old player in the kingdom. He's not a new migrant, I know that. Damn. Only one we have at Makote. Yeah, where is Makote City? Let me see if I can find Makote City. I know it's around here somewhere. Oh, there it is. Makote. Yeah, so that's the 500k city skin. So we have a couple of other players with the 300k city skin. Bro. Everyone's going to try to teleport next to Makote, you know that. When we have KVK, everyone's going to teleport there, bro. They're going to be leeching off that city skin to get the extra stats, man. Aluya has been on and off 2359 since KVK 11. I see. So he left and then came back for a little bit, and then left and came back again, or something like that. Yeah. Hopefully Makote and his crew, like, obviously I have no idea what his like long-term plans are, but hopefully he's gonna stick around. But I'm sure that if we have a big KVK next time around, like, you know, hopefully they'll be impressed and with our ability in KVK, and hopefully they'll stick around for the long term. But yeah, either way, we have a really strong core, really strong core team. So even if we lose, like, you know, 1 or 2 whales here and there, it's like we still have a very strong team. So yeah, that is probably about it, I think, guys. So yeah, kind of a relatively quick stream today, but it was like a special stream. Me and Q and Pally wanted to, like, we had to schedule a time to all do that together, and we managed to fit it in. But it is actually 2 o'clock in the morning for me, and so I should go get some sleep, because I need to be up in the morning. But anyway, guys, I hope you enjoyed the stream today. It was a lot of fun talking about the history of the kingdom and stuff. Hopefully you guys are excited for our upcoming KVK. So just to remind you guys one more time, we're going to be registering the next 1 or 2 pops, either one. When I have the information, I'll definitely share it on the channel as well, so you can stay tuned for all of the exciting KVK content coming up very soon. And until then as well, we're going to have some Supreme Strife content. So still more to come. Guys, don't forget to like the stream as well. Subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. Guys, I appreciate you all for being here. Hope you all have a great week. And I will see you all very soon. Thank you so much, guys. I'm going to go get some sleep. Good night, everybody. Bye-bye.